Welcome back. I'm Tanya from Tanya's Witchy Kitchen. And how are you doing today? I just could not take the opportunity to do an intro in front of this gorgeous, gorgeous backdrop. So, in going over my everybody's favorite soaps, which is a collection on my website, I noticed I don't have a pine tree scent. And it's great. People like them for fall and Christmas, but then I realized after talking to Facebook customers, they like them all year round. And so I was like, we need a pine soap. Pine scented soap. So we're going to talk all about that in the video and chit chat after that. So here is a new everybody's favorite Sherwood Forest. Okay, into our soap, Sherwood Forest. Why? I don't know. I just think it's funny. I think it's a magical place that Robin Hood goes through, right? Isn't that what it's called? Just a very whimsical name, right? So a pine, let's talk about pine for a little bit. Because I could have went extravagant on this. I could have put pine needles in my lye water. I could have put pine resin in the soap itself. But I decided just to start to keep it simple and basic and just, a cute soap. Okay? Now to me, if it's like a pine scent, it's very clean. But pine is also earthy and invigorating and also known to promote mental clarity and stress relief. So as long as it's got, those properties in it, I think it'll make a great bar. So this scent, I'm not going to tell you what this scent is. I have been using this scent for quite a while. It goes way back to before I was even actually recording and YouTubing soaps. So we're going to keep this under our hat for a little while yet, okay? Just know it's a piney scent. But the colors in this are, let me see, which one do I start with? Okay, so we start with a brown, and that is just Sexy Stranger from Mad Micas. And that beautiful dark green is Savage Garden from Nurture's Handmade. One of my favorite greens. You gotta watch your fragrance oils with that one though, because sometimes it likes to discolor to a bluish green depending on the fragrance oil that I use. And then the last is the lighter green, which is Mint Jaloop from Mad Micas. And there is no white in this soap. There is no titanium dioxide, which is odd for me. In some respects, I usually have some sort of, especially with a color blend like this, I could see me doing white. I mean, our pine trees have lots of snow on them in the winter usually, or they're frost covered from the fog. But I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking, whimsical, Sherwood Forest, type of thing. So, as far as design goes, we're going to start it off with a traditional drop swirl, which is 2/3 of the batter into the soap first, which is that lighter green color. And then, not to traditional fashion, I am pouring the dark green and the brown and the rest of the light green right in the middle of the mold, keeping it all in the middle of the mold in the traditional drop swirl. As you can see, it's handling it very well. It's really not thickening, which is great for a drop swirl. Next, I am going to take my hanger and go reverse, and then I'm going to go forward to pull those colors just a little bit outside of that middle range and hopefully give us some really great swirlage. I just like that word, swirlage. And just didn't know what I was going to do at the top. I honestly didn't. It's one of those things where you're like, I could swirl it, I could layer it, I could, do a zigzag, I could, and I'm just going, what am I going to do here? No, Nope, that's not what I was doing. I decided I was going to drop, so kind of, which, I mean, I didn't do the greatest job, but just kind of plop little drops of it in the mold on top of the mold. Let's get this correct. So that when I swirl through, maybe it will give it some like a look of leaves. You know what I mean? Like you're looking up at the leaves above and you see, the branches and some whimsical leaves. That was literally my thought process. A little eco glitter for the sparkling dew that would be on the leaves, and then to swirl. Unless you're a soap maker, you just really don't understand how much fun it is to swirl the top. It's just so satisfying. It's ridiculous. You could do that all day. Like, I could do it all day. And I just bang it on the counter and let it set in. Did I see pop him? I didn't put any notes on that. Sometimes I put notes about the see pop and sometimes I don't. So how I take care of this overhang is I just, use my little knife and cut the edge off there. And then it's voila! Oh, isn't that cool? That is so cool. Look at those swirls. Those are some crazy swirls. And it's the hanger that also helps it bring it out, even though the drop swirl itself pushes those colors, but it's kind of funny how it pushed the blue one way and the brown the other way. And you don't have a whole lot of the light green in the middle per se, but oh, those are fun. Those are super fun. So some other things, if you want to know about pine, there's also pine tar soap, which is naturally antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory. It helps to soothe itchy skin, making it a really popular soap for people who have conditions like eczema, psoriasis, or even bug bites. And honestly, I have never made a pine tar soap. Here are the fragrance notes for these piney bars. Here are the bars when I first cut them, and here are the bars when they are totally cured. So what do you think? Do you think it'll be a hit? I hope so. Smells amazing. But I wanted to talk to you about happiness. Dopamine hits. Okay? So many people are getting their happiness and their dopamine off of social media, off their phones. I have been on vacation with my family and I have watched every single one of them after supper get on their phone. Instead of conversing and having magical family moments, they're all on their phone. Seriously. And that is not going to make you happy. That does not make you happy. Seeing if you've got 300 hits on your video does not make you happy. Scrolling through Marketplace looking for more junk to put in your house does not make you happy. That first bite of hot pizza that you can barely bite it, but you bite it, that makes me happy. But it's the same dopamine hit as what people are getting off of Facebook. So I have a challenge for you if you want to do it. And we can track it in the comments below on how you do. But first of all, look on your phone and see how much time you spend on social media. Okay? You can find it on your phone. On iPhones, you go to a screen time and then you scroll down and it'll show you exactly how much you've spent on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all those things, okay? So you take that number, whether it's 1 hour a day or if it's 4 hours a day, cut it in half. Okay, so this is your goal. Cut it in half. Unless it's a business thing, okay, we'll take off the business time. But if you're just scrolling to scroll, you're scrolling your life away. Cut it in half. See if you can do that. See if you can scroll less. And then With the time you've cut in half, do something else. Find a new hobby. Do something nice for somebody. Do something nice for yourself. Do your nails. Give yourself a pedicure. You know, whatever you like. Bake a batch of chocolate chip cookies. I did that last week. I was just craving a chocolate chip cookie, and I'm like, I need a cookie. So that's what I did. I baked myself a batch of cookies. My husband thought I was nuts, but hey, to each their own. And you know what? The more you get off social media, the more you find out things that you used to do, that your body and your mind and your heart and your soul are just like, oh, I remember this. Oh, I love this, right? I missed this. You're also missing out on family time, so think about that for a while. But let me know how you do in the comments below. You can put your start time, like, which, you know, did you have 2 hours a day? And what you're doing, did you cut it down to 1? And what you're doing instead. Okay? It'll be a work in progress. But anyway, 3 things I will leave you with. Be kind, be forgiving, and be you. And as always, I hope you had a good time. Thank you for dropping by. I will see you next time. And God bless.